Okay, working on the Viper cut on my 2005 Nissan Pathfinder. Here's the truck, doing a vinyl wrap on the hood, may replace the headlights, painted the grille, that kind of thing, just refreshing it. Did the cut here. This is the Viper cut. When you cut the corners out, it makes clearance for your approach angle and also for the tires. See how they stick out. So I started the cut on the inner part of that tire to give me the clearance that I needed, so there would be no rub. But what I did notice, now this needs some extra attention because it was damaged on this corner, so it had some issues. But aside from that, this side was fine. But when you put this on your car, you're going to notice it starts flapping around, even with the bolts at the bottom attached to the skid plate. I don't know, I have the off-road model. I'm not sure if all of them have the skid plate, but I have a metal skid plate right there that came with mine. It attaches to this and to the frame, so that kind of reduces this part from flopping. Not totally, but somewhat. So you don't have to do this, but this is what I did. And again, it had some damage to it. This I had to replace with an aluminum piece. I just riveted that on. But I took some aluminum that I had in my yard, riveted it. Hadn't finished, but I did one rivet, and then I skipped one. I got to still attach. I might cut these into little plates so I can bend them down and rivet each plate on the lower portion and the higher portion. I've only done the one side so far, but these will be all covered up, or at least they'll be painted when I'm done. I did fiberglass work on this corner because I said there was a hole there, but it wouldn't hurt to throw a little fiberglass on the inside of this thing anyway, just to stiffen it up, because this bitch is really floppy when it's not on the truck. It bends, it flops, it can crack pretty easily, I'm sure. But I built these little brackets for this corner here. There's nothing there. I put these here because I painted it, but it's riveted at the top, and then I've got two bolts holding in there, and this thing ain't bending anywhere. I also secured a plate here. Again, it's painted, it's hard to see, but this is riveted on. See it? There's a bolt there, one rivet, two rivets, to keep this thing from flexing, because this going down the road is going to flex. Even attached up here at the attachment point, this thing is flapping all over. So I did one side, got to cut the other side and make that one, and I'm working on the support for this portion right here. I just finished it, drilling holes and stuff. Basically just bent a piece of steel like this, got it at Tractor Supply. It's gonna fit right in there. I'm gonna rivet that into place, and that's gonna secure this from flopping around. So with this piece and this, that ain't going nowhere, and secure it from any further cracking or damage. I'm gonna cut the lower portion of this thing off one day anyway, so it's not gonna be permanent, but it will it'll look fine on the outside, even though it looks a little rough on the inside. It's not finished, but when this is done, it'll be back on the truck. I'll do a quick video when it's finished. But that's a Viper cut, and some ways to maybe support it so you don't have any issues with your bumper getting messed up when you off-road. All right, thanks guys.